What do you do when you're getting too much snare in your cymbal mics?
I consider the overhead cymbal mics as like the drum sound, the
whole
upper
top
head
of
of the
the
drum
drum
sound.
set.
The whole drum set's up.
So there's not really mics on the cymbals.
Right. Well, yeah, right. There'll be more cymbals in those mics than anything else, but there will be the rest of the drums in there, and I'll be really happy that that happened. And so, and then I will just add the snare to it. Now, if I'm coming to a situation where I need more cymbals and there's too much snare, I will start going toward the range that the snare is whacking through the cymbals. Or I might put a compressor on the overheads and use a side chain or with an EQ so that it hits the snare. And I'll hit that down a couple 3 dB.
What if you were doing a bebop type recording and the drummer was playing on the cymbals real lightly with brushes?
Well, it'll all be about the level, and that would be even more. The overhead would be a bebop thing. The overheads would be most of the drum sound,
Almost
and then
the
the bass
whole
drum
sound.
added to it. Yeah, and then if you needed a little bit from the snare, you bring it in.
What are your favorite overhead mics? You like the 67?
I love the 67s, and because of the tubes, I came across a pair of 64s, which were the tube 84s. I came across a pair of those in South Carolina, and I thought they sounded great. I like 89s on overheads too, the Neumanns. These are smaller capsules. They look like 87 Baby Brother, and they sound wonderful. It's all just really nice, high quality condensers, and I like them as close to flat as they can be, and their Neumann feel is really great.
So how close to the cymbal do you put the cymbal mic?
No. I will be about a foot and a half.
Foot and a half.
Yeah. From when I'm in over the cymbals. If a guy's using 2 cymbals, if he starts using more, then I will tend to get a little higher and less definite about an individual cymbal. If a guy's got a bunch of cymbals going around, I'm not going to put a mic on every cymbal. I'm going to find a placement that'll work, and maybe then do like a fill mic on the ride, because a ride is going to be very, very soft. And so the idea is to have that fill mic that you can bring in, but you wouldn't leave it in all the time. So,
what do you like for room?
Rooms, I like a nice condenser, nice large condenser microphone, and I've used 414s on rooms. I love these M49s. I just like a large condenser microphone. Though I have read about people that really like ribbons on rooms, and I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm always experimenting with room mics because that is also part of the moment in time. I mean, for the longest time, these guys were talking to me last night about somebody cutting a track and having the drummer not play the cymbals, and I'm like, that's abnormal. Do you know what I mean? How's this guy gonna? So what is he hitting? If he's hitting, he's got to hit something, or you're telling this guy he can't hit anything. So if he's, I don't know, I just can't understand that. So when I'm dealing with rooms, I'm always trying to figure out how to get as much drum and not as much cymbal in the room. So I will try different arrangements where I'll face it away from the drums. Occasionally I've gone in figure 8 and I've put the microphones like this, whereas it's facing down and up. So I'm not looking at the kid. I'm getting a bounce off the floor and ceiling. So I'll try, it's all different. It's just one wonderful experiment. When we came in here yesterday and the assistant set up the mics in this place, I said, "Oh, what do you think? Did you like this placer?" And he said, "Well, I would move this one over there," and I went with that, just because it was another day. Why would I want to do it exactly like I did the last time?
Yeah. If you keep yourself sensitive to whether it's
working or not, that's the point. Yeah, exactly. If it's not, I will change it. Yeah.
You think you could recommend any recordings out there that have like a perfect drum sound?
Oh, geez, there's all different kinds of mine, but I love the Steely Dan stuff. For that dry things. Listen to insane Led Zeppelin drum sounds, and there's many, many wonderful. That's what I like about the drum kit is I really like the fact that the drums change every day. I mean, it used to really upset me. I had these things great yesterday. What happened? But you know, it's a moment in time.
You think there's some luck in there?
There is luck, and it's a moment in time. The sound of those drums is a moment in time. So that's the greatest thing about recording.